Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I am Sonique and today I've got my package that's arrived from Oneness Emporium. So let's share it. Open the box. What do we have? Love this paper. We have a thank you. And I bought some decks in the sale and I've also bought some full price decks and a calendar. I thought this would be nice in my journal just to put one each day. So we'll see what that looks like. So I bought the Witch's Calendar Daily Magic. And it's Barbara Mickel-Free and Flavia K. Peters here in the UK. Rockpool deck. Oh, it's not a deck. It's a calendar. One of those rip-off ones. Nice. Oh, I've got a free gift. What's this? A 54 card deck is more than a game. It's a moving mandala of chance and choice. Each card spins a story in symmetry, inviting you to play, reflect or divine. One word above, one below, mirrored like the suits on a playing card. Deal for fun, draw for clarity. What's it called? Oracle and playing cards. Gosh, never seen that before. We'll have to have a look at that. I bought a tarot dissembled because I do have the book for this and the book was intriguing, so I thought I'll have a look at the deck as well. I got the Fairy Tale Tarot because I've seen some online walkthroughs of this deck and I really like it. I bought the 8 Coins Astrology Oracle because I do have the 8 Coins, the tarot deck. And then I also bought, this was my splurge, but I wanted this. It's the illustrated edition of the Somnia Tarot. Now I have done a walkthrough of the revised edition and also the Oracle, but the reason I wanted this one is because in the version I've got, when I'm reading through the guidebook, it tells you some of the elements in the photographs and I can't see them. Well, I can't see them clearly. I thought this would help me with that. And this one's in red. And I've got the other two in the living room because I am working through them. I love the tattoo style art of this artist. And what should we look at? I don't think I can do all these decks in one video, so I think what I'm going to do is do 1, 2, 3, 4 separate videos. So I'll do this one, we'll have a look at this free gift and this calendar, so it won't be a very long one. And then I'll do another, as I said, 4 videos. Stretch them out so you're not here forever and you can look at whatever it is that drew you. Okay, so this comes out like this, and I haven't bought it this year, the diary, but the past few years I have, and I love the aesthetic of it, but I haven't bought it this year because the entries are pretty much the same year in year out, aren't they, you know. Oh look, it's got a stand. Yeah, it's got a pull-out stand here, you can see that, so you can like have it displayed if you want to. And I know we're part way through 2026 already, but I bought it in the sale. Did you know that each weekday holds specific magical frequencies and meanings in conjunction with its ruling planet and unique powerful influence? It's much easier to conjure up magic when you can cast your spells, perform rituals or anything with intent on the right day to support the frequency required. So you could look ahead, couldn't you, and see what you need for each thing you want to achieve. So it's got a unique focus on each day of the week along with its specific theme. So Monday is Moon Day, messages from different moon goddesses, insights into varied phases of the moon. Tuesday is Tarot Day, wisdom from the tarot. Wednesday is Odin's Day, powerful messages from the Norse gods. Mercury, Wednesday's ruling planet. Thursday is Thor's Day, strong wisdom from the Norse god of thunder. Friday is Love Day, love notes from the ruling planet Venus and love goddess Aphrodite. Saturday is spell casting day, spell tips, rituals and witchy crafting, and Sunday is witches day, witchy messages from the witch Marina, who rules over the year and is the inspiration for this calendar. Okay, I've just missed January the 1st. So here we go. So on this day of Jupiter, seek to expand your knowledge. Every lesson learned is a step towards your spiritual growth and well-being. I love these elements around the outside here. We've got Thor's hammer for Thursday, phases of the moon, and lightning. So Friday, on this day of Frigg, let the warmth of the hearth bind close your loved ones. May your home be filled with the magic of love and the laughter of the spirits under Frigg's watchful eye. Not going to go through all of them, so don't worry. Just a few, just to get a feel for what this is all about. So on Saturday the 3rd, sketch or paint your dreams from the previous night to interpret their messages and insights, bringing deeper understanding to your waking life. 4th, on a Sunday, with every setting sun, remember that what dies today is reborn stronger tomorrow. Embrace the cycle of death and rebirth. Nice. So as you can see, each one is a different colour. We've got the white and the green, and the black goes with the aesthetic here. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick look at my birthday. I always do this. Does anybody else do this? Look at their birthday. Okay, December 5th, just so you know. It's a Saturday. Fill a small pillow with dried lavender and sleep on it to ensure a restful night and peaceful dreams. That's what I'll be doing on my birthday. Okay, so that is the witch's calendar. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, I'm glad I got that. And as I said, it was in a sale. So I shall be putting that in my journal each day as a focus. I'm dying to know what this is about. I'm intrigued. Like a mandala image. It's a top box. It's plain inside. Gosh, look at this. Source, origin. Oh, we've got a few jokers. 2 jokers. Mystery and unknown. Look at this, it's a playing card deck. Ace, shadow or truth. Endure and persistence. Silence, listening. Learn, wisdom. These are nice. Okay, so we have the spades. Oh, look at the king. Oh, they're pretty. So we've got the joker, or the jack. Sorry, we've got the jack, the queen and the king. And the hearts. These are pretty. Clubs. And the diamonds. Look at that. Let's play some cards then. Let's have a play. Voice. I like that mandala for voice. They're all different. So what do we need to give voice to? What needs our expression? It looks like it's the same energy, even in reverse. So what needs expression? Build and formation. Did I say formation? Foundation. So we need to use our voice to build what? Vulnerability, being open. It's got the same Okay, so all the 6s must have the same mandala. Each of the numbers will have the same mandala by the looks of things. Of course, I've shuffled them. See if I can find another 6. Yeah, so each numbered card has the same mandala in the background. So that's a double 6, so that must mean something in this system. And we've got voice, open voice to build and transform. So they're only like 10 minutes in. Let's look at one of the decks, shall we? I'm going to look at the Astrology Oracle. This beautiful, big, bold tattoo style. Oh, that's damaged. Anyway, yeah, this big, beautiful, bold tattoo style, which I really do like. And a friend of mine, she got also the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot, and not a tarot reader themselves, but the tattoo artist, and they went to a convention in Weybridge, and they take that deck with them, and then they invite people to just pick a card from the deck and receive a message. So that's nice, isn't it? Anyway, this is by Elian James Shell, or Elian. These are the sides, which got astrological glyphs, as you'd expect. These are some examples of the cards. Connect with the timeless wisdom of the zodiac signs, astrological houses, planets and moon phases with 8 Coins Astrology Oracle. Inspired by the celestial archetypes and cosmic energies that govern our world, these 41 cards with black painted edges deliver insights that can be applied to your daily life. Each card's vibrant artwork was channeled through meditation and created using a blend of hand-painted and digital techniques by tarot and tattoo artist 8 Elian James Shell. The 132-page guidebook presents full-colour, enlarged illustrations for each card, along with descriptions and unique divinational messages to guide the reader through their own life changes. And it's a US Games deck, published. We've got a 2-part box, and it's one of those that are raised like that, so you can actually open it without thumb cutouts, which is nice. Black interior. Here's the guidebook. Whoa, look at this. Oh, there's an energy to the book. There's an absolute energy to these cards as well. Here's the inside of the box. Oh, I love this art style. Very plain backs. And there is a design on there. It's really difficult to see that. And when you think how vibrant the fronts are. Okay, let's have a look at the cards. So we start with Aries. This might be good for the Deacon Walk, mightn't it? Because we start off with Aries in the Deacon Walk. We've got the ram's head here. Very strong energy, isn't it? Taurus. Love it. Isn't that interesting? The eyes wide open there, the eyes are shut there. And the sun rising. Oh gosh, this is so nice. Gemini twins. Cancer. Leo. So we do have the signs here as well on each card, as well as on the bottom. Virgo. Oh, these are just gorgeous. Libra with the Sword of Justice. I have Libra in my chart. Scorpio. Wow. It's mine. Sagittarius. Wow. Capricorn. There's a vampire. Vampire teeth. Aquarius, water bearer, Pisces, okay, so those were the astrological signs. And then we're on to the houses. So here we have the first house, second, third. Oh, they take my breath away, this artwork. It's just lush. Absolutely lush artwork. The ties that bind, hey, in the 7th, 8th. I'm not really au fait with astrology, to be fair. I'd like to be. I mean, I know it in relation to the tarot, which is what this deck's for me. As a visual representation of the energy during the Deacon Walk. Okay, so those are the houses, and now we're into the planets. Start with Mercury. Oh, look at Venus. Ooh. Oh, so look at the Mars energy. Look at that Mars energy. Wow. Oh, the sun is beautiful. And it's, interestingly, being the sun, you would think it'd be really bright and vibrant, but it's more subtle. Pluto. I was thinking Disney Pluto. Shouldn't, but I do. Uranus. Neptune. Saturn. All Father Time. Jupiter. It's aligned to Sagittarius. And then we're into the moon phases. So the new moon, the dark moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full, waning gibbous, third quarter, and waning crescent. Okay, so those are the cards. Aren't they gorgeous? So if you're into astrology, this is a nice deck to have. If we look at the guidebook, we've got additional contributions by Tucker Day. So Ace, Ellie and James Shell, formerly known as Lana Zelina. So there's a dedication, a thank you about the artist, about the project, using the deck, and some card pulls, signs, houses, planets, moon phases. Nice. So 8 Points Astrology is a brightly illustrated oracle deck focusing on the archetypal lessons of astrology. This 41 card deck was created by artist and designer Ace, who shaped each astrological art piece while they meditated on how its characteristic energy showed up within their life. They use this project to learn the language and energy of the zodiac, and they hope the deck will do the same. Will help you do the same. Like it. Rules, there are no rules. How I personally use these cards: single moon pull, tarot spread. Spread includes cards from both the tarot deck as well as the astrology deck. I designed this spread to be used in the morning before a tattoo appointment. This spread can be used as a spell to accompany any ritual. Whatever your ritual is, I recommend it running the spell for only 2 weeks. To set up the spread, I usually separate out the moon cards from the other astrology cards first. Also, how to use them as a complete set. A visual of a birth chart there. Gosh. These birth charts are quite in depth, aren't they? Okay, so here we have, so let's start. Oh, look, they've got tabs. So we start with the signs. We start with Aries. The element is fire, the ruling planet is Mars, the home is the first house, and the symbol is the ram. So you could pull those cards, couldn't you? There are no element cards, but let's go. We have Aries, the ruling planet Mars. Okay, the first house. and the symbol is the ram. So what they've done here, I can see what they've done there. They all look colourways. Complement each other in the colourway. Aries is the first season of the zodiac year and the beginning of spring. It's spring. This season brings new adventures and revives creative energy. It embodies the enthusiasm, fire and passion of novel ideas and fresh beginnings. Aries season represents a time in our life when the clarity and vibrancy of the summer sun begins to overpower the mystery and shadow of the wintry moon. When this card's energy is present, it's time to look for metaphorical signs of spring in your life. Mushrooms in the mud, worms in the dirt, tiny green sprouts of life wiggling their way up from the decomposing muck of winter. If you've recently been meandering through the cold and confusing darkness, it's time to bring a little heat and fire to the situation. Open yourself to an exciting new adventure. Allow your creativity and enthusiasm to light your path. Be bold and brave, but keep your ego in check. You're only a beginner after all. Aries attributes in personality. Symbolically represented as the ram, Aries people are known for their strong will, bold personalities, fiery charm and intense enthusiasm. I think that really comes through, doesn't it? At their best, Aries are often highly creative and ambitious. They often exude a childlike enthusiasm that can feel inspiring and infectious to be around. They are fun, wild and free, always happy to explore, learn and grow. They are bold and confident, bravely venturing into the unknown. Aries loves a challenge and will almost always be down for a new adventure. At their worst, Aries can be immature and hard-headed. They may not have the experience to back up their ambition, and this can get them into trouble. Patience does not always come easy for Aries people, and because of this they might rush into decisions. And then the key words in light: new beginnings, fresh starts, wild creativity, new life, birth, rebirth, resurrected energy, awakening, welcoming new energy, fierceness, passion, enthusiasm, determination, strong will, gusto. And in shadow, stubbornness, inexperience, immaturity, rushing to make decisions, risky behaviour, being rash, aggression, overconfidence. So this is in the first house, which is the house of the self, associated with Aries and Mars. Okay, so the first house rules your sense of self and your identity. It also rules your looks, your style, your facial characteristics, and the way you would like to be seen by others. The first house is where you feel most at home and truly comfortable in your skin. This house rules how you present yourself to the world, as well as how you are perceived by others. In addition to your image and style, this house also rules the depths of your soul and what it truly means to be you. If you've pulled this card, now is a great time to consider what you need, what you want, and what is most in alignment with your own values and perspectives. If you're not sure what you should do in a situation, perhaps it's time to ask what would you do if no one else were involved. While it's important to welcome the opinions of others, this card encourages you to remember the importance of your own opinion. And then we have Mars, ruler of Aries and Scorpio, at home in the 1st and 8th house. So the planet Mars represents the archetypal energy of war, aggression and masculine dominance. When unchecked, Mars energy can be intense and frightening, but when harnessed positively, it can be highly focused, extremely determined, goal-oriented and productive. Those who embody Mars can be fast-paced, dominant and assertive. They are able to take confident control of any situation and guide it toward their preferred outcome. If you've pulled this card, it's time to make moves toward tackling your goals now. How can you move past the idea phase? Set your sights and begin taking action. Whatever you are afraid of is no match for your strength and stamina when you have Mars on your side. Harness this powerful planet to tackle any challenges that you are facing. Embrace the masculine side of your existence and be assertive. And then you can actually use the moon energy to bring in this energy for whatever it is you want to focus on, can't you? So that's how I'd use that, I think. Okay, so that was 8 Coins Astrology Oracle by 8 Alien James Shell. Love it. And I will go through the other 3 decks after this one, so you don't have to sit through too much. And we can focus on them. But I'll see you in the next video. Bye friends.